everybody, good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Wednesday morning. We've kind of got a weak cold front surface trough. It's not really a true cold front. It's not really much colder behind it compared to ahead of it here. Temperatures are pretty uniform either side of it, but it is more of a wind shift, kind of a southerly wind, fairly light, turning more northwesterly. Not terribly strong right now. There are a couple of passing clouds going through the area as well, and then some clearing right in here. But the winds are going to turn northwesterly, and they will be picking up today. We're going to see a fairly brisk day of winds, 15 to 25 gusts, 30 miles per hour, maybe a little higher, especially if you get any of these little showers here. Those little showers might enhance the wind gusts just a little bit. I don't think we'll see much rain though today. It's just a small chance of sprinkles or light rain, not going to amount to much. A lot of this will diminish this evening. Northeast Nebraska would be the exception. Right there, still some showers. We'll go through about noon or midnight there tonight. Back that up. There you are. So you can see northeast Nebraska, maybe still a few showers. The rest of us kind of clearing out, but notice the winds aren't really dying down much. They're still going to be pretty breezy overnight tonight. Skies will be clear heading into tomorrow morning. Still breezy. That wind is going to get stronger on Thursday. A very windy day, especially for those in the eastern half of the area. Still pretty breezy out west, but very windy in the east where gusts could get up over 40 miles per hour. It's going to bring that fire threat up. Mainly sunny skies, maybe a couple of thin clouds out there, and then we'll see clearing skies as high pressure builds in. The winds will gradually die down Friday night, so we'll see some much lighter winds. Thursday night, into Friday morning. So lighter winds as high pressure scoots through, clear skies. As that high eventually moves off to our east and southeast, we will start to see a big warming trend as we head towards the end of the week and the upcoming weekend. For tomorrow, a fire weather watch is in place for all of the peach shaded areas here, starting at noon, continuing until either 8 or 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock out west, 8 for the rest of us, as there is going to be an enhanced fire threat, low relative humidity, higher winds out there, and so that fire threat will be enhanced. As for your temperatures today, we're going to be topping out in the 60s and 70s. Some 50s way out west, so there is cooler air behind that front that I mentioned before, that front making its way eastward, but it's just kind of a slow, gradual cool down. It's not a dramatic drop in temperatures, and it's still going to be fairly mild for most of us today. We'll kind of feel that cooler air a little more tomorrow. Lows tomorrow morning, 30s and 40s, even 20s way out west. High temperatures on your Thursday, a little more uniform than today and a little cooler for most of us. Upper 50s, low to mid 60s for highs. Tomorrow night we'll dip back into the upper 20s and low to mid 30s. And then looking ahead to your Friday, the beginning of our next warm up, highs into the 70s and maybe even lower 80s in the southwest. And that is just a precursor of the summer-like temperatures we have got ahead of us for the upcoming weekend. 80s are going to be in store by Saturday and Sunday. So we're mild today, but a little on the windy side. Very windy tomorrow, a little cooler. Breezy, but not as windy as we start to warm up. Those south winds up around 15 miles per hour, gusts up over 20 miles per hour on Friday. Pretty breezy again Saturday and Sunday, and very warm. Highs well into the 80s. A few extra clouds around Saturday compared to Sunday. And then a very interesting storm system coming in Monday into Tuesday. First off, both ahead of the system and behind it, a lot of wind. That's the first thing. Still pretty mild or pretty warm on the front side of the system. And this may actually set the stage for potential, not just thunderstorms, but possibly some severe weather Monday late afternoon into Monday night. Right now, the chances might be a little bit better down to our south and southeast, parts of Kansas and Oklahoma especially, but also maybe southeast Nebraska, north central Kansas here. But the farther northwest you go, the lower your chances will be. Still maybe some lingering showers on the backside on Tuesday as it continues to cool down. In fact, we may see a bigger cool down as we get further into next week. We could see some more moisture and maybe even some snow off to the northwest, but it will cool down for the second half of next week. North Platte, not a lot of major differences in your 7-day forecast. You may warm up a little bit quicker already on Friday. Very warm over the weekend, and maybe not much of a thunderstorm threat Monday afternoon into Monday night and Tuesday. Maybe more just showers there. And you'll also be cooling down a little bit here as we look down the road here towards next week, back into the 50s here. And I still forget to change the, let me do something real quick here. I'm going to do something on the fly and do a little editing here real quick. So hang with me. I know I'm recording right now and you're watching this thinking, what in the heck are you doing, Travis? Well, we're going to do a little editing in this video right here. What we're going to do is we're going to switch over to that right there. There we go. That fits a little bit better for North Platte. So now your North Platte graphic looks a little more clean here. There's the warm-up coming and then the cool-down that's coming as we head into next week. A couple things I want to show you real quick here as we look at the long-range models Again, a little sprinkle or light rain activity today, but not much until we get to, and there's that big storm system to our southeast. Severe weather down in Dixie Alley down along the Gulf Coast this morning already. But for us, pretty quiet until we get into next week. Here comes that approaching storm system Monday. Look at that right there. Monday evening, Kansas and Oklahoma could see severe weather. The European model is not as aggressive with it as the GFS is, and the Canadian model is too, actually, but I don't have access to the Canadian model, unfortunately. But you see tightly wound low pressure, so a lot of wind, and then cooler showers on the backside. And then later down the road next week, more rain and maybe a little snow out west. We'll see. So could keep us under the gun for at least chances of rain way down the road. Here's the GFS model. Again, not a lot here. There's the big system to our southeast. So we'll jump ahead to Monday. And here comes that storm system Monday afternoon and a Monday night. There's the little more likelihood of that storm, the storm activity down in Kansas and Oklahoma and maybe southeast Nebraska as well. And then the showers on the backside of that system. Probably not snow with the first round, but then as we get later into the week, could see a little more moisture, and there could be some snow across northwest Nebraska. So there are some differences between the models. So you don't want to lean one way or the other too much yet once you get past this weekend, because there are a lot of questions when it comes to that long range part of the forecast. But it is something to keep an eye on down the road. So I'm just kind of showing you that real quick here. But again, keep an eye on that Monday, Tuesday time frame as things may turn a little bit more interesting. But before that happens, more wind and a lot of warmth heading into this upcoming weekend. All right, with that, I want to let you all go for today. I want to thank you all for watching on this Wednesday morning, and I will see you all again on Thursday with all of the latest. Until then, enjoy your Wednesday. Don't get blown away with those strong winds out there. Take care, and God bless. Bye.